Talking about price can be uncomfortable territory for many people during a sales call, and these common pricing questions can really take you in the wrong direction if you ask them. So today we're going to talk about 3 big pricing questions you want to avoid to have a more profitable and productive sales conversation with your potential client. If you're new to this channel, I'm Jessie, and I help coaches, consultants, and small business owners who've never had the benefit of formal sales training or didn't resonate with the training they got, learn how to feel really confident during their sales calls so they enroll more new clients. Our style is not at all pushy or salesy, but instead takes a heart-centered approach to selling. I have been in sales and coaching for over 20 years and have made most all of the mistakes you can along my journey. I started with 0 sales experience and learned on the job. To save you from the pain and frustrations I experienced, I'm sharing some tips that you can implement right away, starting with your next sales call. In sales, the questions we ask our potential clients are really important, not only because the information we gather from them with the answers, but where the questions take the conversation and what kind of relationship we build with our clients based on the questions we ask. Questions convey a certain energy. They show our clients our level of engagement with them and also convey our confidence in our offer. So grab a piece of paper and a pen. I don't want you to miss a thing. This is going to be really valuable and can literally put more dollars in your pocket right away. So let's jump in. The first common question to avoid is, what is your budget? Why do you want to avoid this question? Well, honestly, it gives your potential client the opportunity to lowball you. Be honest now. When someone asks you what you want to spend on something, do you give them your top dollar? No. Most of us have a range of what we're willing to spend on something, and if asked that question, we'll answer them with the low end of that range. It's human nature to want to get more for less, right? But we often have more that we're willing to spend if it's worth it to us. And that's the key phrase, if it's worth it to us. By asking, what's your budget, and likely getting a low estimate back, you are setting up that there may be a big gap between what they said and your offer price. This lands you in a bad spot of having to justify your value. You have to make up this gap between that lower budget amount and your higher offer price, and that's not good. There's this concept called price anchoring, where you share your high dollar offer first, setting the bar at that amount, and then everything else, the other offers you may have, seem like a deal because they're less than that original price. See, when you ask what their budget is, it almost acts as the opposite of price anchoring, where the client shares their low price first, and then you have to work hard to justify your higher offer price. Instead, bypass this question and just move through the sales conversation knowing that your offer provides a great value to your clients. You have a solution that can save them time, money, help make them money, save them frustration or struggle, whatever it is that you solve for them. That result is valuable to them. If it weren't, they wouldn't be seeking a solution or be on a sales call with you. And if they're solely planning on buying that lowest price solution, and you can ask them if that's their plan, by the way, maybe this is just not the client for you because they won't truly value the outstanding experience you provide, your professionalism, and the long-term impact your solution provides in their life. The second common question is, what's more important, price or value? This question happens at a point in the conversation where you are trying to close your potential client and just end up asking an awkward question. What do you think your client will think if you ask this question? It will be something along the lines of, what do you mean? I want both. So don't set yourself up like this. Do you think your client wants to sacrifice either value or price? No. And by asking this question, it sounds like your client will have to give up one or the other, that they cannot have both. Is this really what you want them to think about your offer? Hopefully not. Instead, don't use this closing technique. You want to come from a position of strength and show your client that they will get huge value for the price of your offer. This is all about positioning your offer and making sure your client really understands all the elements that they will be getting before talking about your offer price. You want to accurately and fully represent your offer so that it aligns with their solution, and hopefully over-delivers so that you provide even more support and solutions that augment their success that they may not have even realized would benefit them. Your goal here is to share your offer in such a way that the price is small relative to the overall value that you deliver to your clients. This is called making your offer irresistible. Your clients are really paying for the end result that they will be getting and the trust that they've placed in you to help them get to that result. So the experience behind the purchase is as much what the client is buying as the actual end result itself. Does this make sense? The third common question is, what can I do to earn your business? Okay, this is another closing tactic used to see what might be holding the client back from buying. It's like a Hail Mary in American football. Let's just throw it out there and see what happens. But let's look at this question from your client's perspective. What message is it sending them? I'm desperate for a sale. I will consider whatever you ask to make the sale. I don't believe my offer is good enough as it is. Maybe my offer is overpriced, so I'll consider discounting to get the sale. None of these are very good. Listen, I understand when you invest the time with a potential client and a sales conversation, you want the call to end with a sale. Who doesn't want to sign up a new client at that point? But this is entirely the wrong way to end a sales conversation. It's desperate. What client wants to do business with a desperate company? What kind of confidence will they have in your offer and the results you provide if this is the message you send? Unless they are that lowest price only buyer, this opens up only more questions about your offer than solving the sales issue. Instead, stand firmly in confidence that your offer is an exceptional solution and worth every penny and more that they will pay. There's something powerful in being that confident, high-dollar solution provider. That confidence is a projection of the results you know you provide. It's an unspoken, if you choose not to work with me, it will be your loss sort of confidence, and that energy actually draws people to want to work with you. Compare that to, what can I do to earn your business? Which actually creates doubt in the client's mind. Can you see the difference? Can you feel the difference? Now, don't get me wrong, there are buyers out there that only are about the bargain price, and that's fine. They just may not be the buyer for you. It's your decision as a business owner how you want to position your business and your offers. I do have another video that gets into different pricing and positioning strategies. You can find it here. But generally speaking, this is not the best strategy for a business to take because you end up being on a downward chase to be the lowest price on the market. This typically doesn't get you flourishing profits and more clients. I think if you step back and think about it, you will see that people pay for what's important to them. And if your offer provides a solid and valuable solution for your ideal clients, you should stand in confidence in your pricing and the value you provide and not use it as a bargaining chip to close a sale. I'm curious, do you use any of these questions on a regular basis? And has this conversation given you room to step back and evaluate how you will or will not use these questions in the future? Maybe it's given you space to think about your offer value and give you the confidence to stand firmly with your offer price, or maybe even increase it some. It's my goal with these tips to provide you with actionable value that you can implement in your business and in your sales calls right away so that you don't find yourself in the weeds struggling with what to say on your sales call. If you found this conversation to be of value, please hit that like button, and I really appreciate your support of this channel. So if you would please subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications, and share it with friends who might benefit from this content as well. And I'm curious, what tip did you find most valuable? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to know more about what it looks like to work with me to refine your sales conversation, I've dropped a link in the description below. We can talk to see if we're a good fit to work together. And from here, I look forward to seeing you next week with more sales tips to help keep you out of that pushy and pressure-filled sales zone, yet still signing up more and more clients each and every day. Have a great week, my friends.